Hello, kids. How are you today? I hope you're okay. I'm Teacher Cherry, your teacher in Science 5. Are you ready with our new lesson? Good. But before we start our new lesson, I want you to prepare yourself as well as your pen and paper and try to find a comfortable place in your home where you can focus on our lesson. At the end of the lesson, you will able to explain the need to conserve and protect the estuaries and the intertidal zone. Next, enumerate ways of conserving and protecting the estuaries and intertidal zone. And the last one is appreciate the importance of protecting and conserving the estuaries and the intertidal zone. Are you ready? Very good. So, let us have a review. Look at this picture. This is the picture of intertidal zone. So, which sentence describe these pictures? You have 5 seconds to answer. The answer is letter A. Correct. Letter A, intertidal zone is the area where the presence of water depends on tides. Very good. Next, how about this picture? This is an example of estuaries. The Buena Vista Quezon estuaries. Look at this. So, which sentence describe this picture? The correct answer is letter B. Very good. Estuaries are bodies of water that are formed when fresh water from rivers are flows and mixes with water from the sea or ocean. It seems that you really understand our previous lesson. So, let's go to the next lesson. Are you ready? Okay, so now look at this picture. What did you see in the picture? Yes, there is a picture of a river which has full of garbage and the river with no garbage. This is the picture of Ilog Pasig. Okay, so what happened to the river when it is full of garbage? Yes, very good. It become polluted. So what will happen if all the rivers become polluted? Yes, if all the rivers become polluted, all living things in that river or in that bodies of water will die. Okay, so as a students, do you think you will help to prevent these things to happen? Yes, of course, you may help. Did you know, class, that we have so many laws made by the government to protect and conserve our nature, especially the body of water with estuaries and intertidal zone. To protect and restore the Ilog Pasig, government created an Executive Order number 54. Its purpose is to rehabilitate the Pasig River previous pristine condition for recreation, transportation, and until now, it was pushed by our President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, the government official to rehabilitate the Ilog Pasig. Like also what happened in Boracay Island in 2018. So, the government also protect the Boracay Island They close that place so that the Boracay Island will be protected and clean and being rehabilitated. So, you learned in the previous lessons that intertidal zone and estuaries are home of different kinds of living things. These places are meant to be protected by us human beings. Thus, we should protect and conserve our environment now before it's too late. So today, we are going to study how to protect and conserve our intertidal zone and estuaries. Are you ready? Protecting and conserving our intertidal zones and estuaries. At home, number 1, avoid using synthetic fertilizers. Use natural fertilizer instead. As much as possible, avoid using synthetic fertilizers. Plants do not absorb them completely, and it can wash off into our streams and waterways. Next, use natural fertilizer. Instead, trim grass clippings from your lawn can be used as a natural fertilizer. Number 2, cut grass moderately and grow plants in your garden. A little height can make the roots move deeper and may lessen the soil erosion. When you are growing your plants in your garden, choose plants that are native on your area so that it would need less water and fertilizer. Number 3, dispose toxic products properly. Improper disposal may pollute the coastal rivers and estuaries. Number 4, remind your parents to pump your septic tanks at least every 3 years. And number 5, use non-toxic pesticides, example of which is a mixture of salt, water, and chili pepper. Excessive use of toxic pesticides can pollute the nearby waters. And number 6, look for natural alternatives to chemical-based household products, example of which are table salt and baking soda. Number 7, always clean up after your pet's waste. Never let their waste be washed up to waterways and end up polluting our estuaries. When you are at the beach, leave our beaches clean. Always pick up your trash and dispose it properly. Put it on the trash can. Number 2, do not disturb or keep animals that found along the shoreline, like the starfish or other animals that you can see on the shoreline. Number 3, avoid motorized boats in sensitive habitats. Use canoe or kayak if you want to snorkel near the coral reefs. Number 4, when on a boat, avoid throwing trash out of the sea. Estuaries are important because it filters dirt before the fresh water enters the seas or oceans. And it filters the salt from the seas and oceans before it enters the mouth of the river. And it also plays a vital role during the storm since it serves as an exit point for floods. Why do we need to protect our estuaries and intertidal zone? Because this place provides food for us. Most of the food are coming from the estuaries and intertidal zone. Because mangroves in the estuaries protect us from storm surge. And because during storm, estuaries serve as the exit point for floods. That's why we need to protect the estuaries and intertidal zone because it is very important to us. Now, I want you to get ready of your pen and paper. So you will write cause if the statement shows the reason why the estuaries and intertidal zone are polluted, and write effect if the statement is the result of polluted water. Would you understand? Number 1, throwing of trash out of the sea. It is a cause or effect. Write your answer on your paper. So, what is your answer? The answer is cause. Very good. Next, number 2. Fish and other sea organisms are disturbed. It is a cause or effect. So, what is the answer? The answer is effect. You may check your own, but remember, be honest. Next, number 3. The waste coming from the piggery are washed up to the waterways. Cause or effect? Now, what is your answer? The answer is cause. Very good. Number 4. Fish are killed and float to the water. It is a cause or effect. So, what is your answer? The answer is effect. Very good. Number 5. Oil spills from tankers and ships. Oil spills from tankers and ships. It is a cause or effect. What is your answer? The answer is cause. Very good. Number 6. Oils create a thick layer above the water and seas or oceans. And it is a cause or effect. The answer is, it is an effect. Very good. Number 7. People prone to various life-threatening illness like hepatitis, cholera, typhoid, and many other bone diseases is a cause or effect. So what is your answer? The answer is effect. Very good. Number 8. Amount of oxygen in water decrease. It is a cause or effect. What is the answer? That is a effect. Very good. Number 9. Industries discharge the waste into the major water bodies like rivers and lakes. It is a cause or effect. The answer is cause. Very good. Then, the last number. Water becomes contaminated. It is a cause or effect. What is your answer? The answer is effect. Very good. Now, let us play fat or black. Are you ready? Very good.
F-A-C-T, fat. B-L-U-F-F,
Fat or black. Plants do not absorb synthetic fertilizer completely, and it can wash off into the streams and waterways that contribute to the pollution of water. Fat or black? The answer is
F-A-C-T, fat.
fat or black. Intertidal zone plays a vital role during storm since it serves as the exit point for floods. It is a fat or black. So what is the answer? The answer is
BLUFF.
estuaries filters dirt before the fresh water enters the seas or oceans. It is a fact or bluff. The answer is
FACT. Fact.
fact or bluff. When on a boat, throw your trash out to the sea because no one can see you. It is a fact or a bluff. So what is the answer? The answer is fact or bluff. Intertidal zone and estuaries are homes of different kinds of living things. Thus, we should protect and conserve them now before it's too late. It's a fact or bluff. The answer is
Fact.
now. Let us analyze this table. A new shopping center was built on a reclaimed estuary. The table shows the number of plants before and after the construction. Let us study the table. Let us start with the plants. Before the construction, the flowers are 500s. And after the construction, there are 1,000 flowers. Before the construction, grass are 1,000. While after the construction, there are none or zero grass. Before the construction of the new shopping center, there are 260 shrubs. And after the construction, there were only 50 shrubs. Before the construction, there are 26 trees. And after the construction, there were only 3 trees. Okay, based on the table, which of this statement is true? Based on the given data, A. Humans did not change the environment. B. There were fewer total plants before the shopping center was built. C. There were more kinds of plants before the shopping center was built. Letter D. There were more kinds of plants after the shopping center was built. So what is our answer? So the answer is letter C. There were more kinds of plants before the shopping center was built. Very good. Remember, class, that everything we do, like for example, like building a new structure or others, can harm and damage our environment. But we have the power to protect it and conserve our environment, especially the estuaries and the intertidal zone. So again, why do we need to protect our estuaries and intertidal zone? Yes, number one, because it is the home of fishes and other organisms that we needed. And because these places provides food for us. Most of the food are coming from estuaries and intertidal zone. And because mangroves and the estuaries protect us from storm surge. And the last one, because during storm, estuaries serve as an exit point for floods. You still remember that? Okay, there you go. So now, what are the ways of conserving and protecting estuaries and intertidal zones. First, dispose garbage properly and do not throw it anywhere. Next, pump your septic tanks at least every 3 years. Next, avoid synthetic fertilizer. Instead, use natural fertilizer. And next, use canoe or kayak to avoid sensitive habitat of animals from being disturbed. Next, cut grass moderately and grow plants in your garden to lessen the soil erosion. And the last one, dispose toxic product properly. Now that you already know our lesson, let us have a quiz. Get your pen and paper and answer the following question.